CZ Binance just talked about how we are going to be in a Bitcoin super cycle this year, and in my opinion, I do think he is correct. I'm going to tell you guys exactly why in this video and go over another Bitcoin update. Welcome back to the channel, guys. It's Bitcoin to 1 million. This is the channel where I post daily Bitcoin videos going over all sorts of things like treasury updates, price predictions, etc, etc. If you guys want to learn more about Bitcoin and understand why it's one day going to go to 1 million, this is the place to be. Also, today's a great day. We hit an all-time high for subscribers. We hit 33 subscribers, guys. And as someone who has had multiple YouTube channels with thousands and thousands and tens of thousands of subscribers, this really does mean a lot to me because I think this channel is what I'm really the most excited about right now because Bitcoin to 1 million is inevitable. It's my biggest position in my investment portfolio and I'm just so passionate about it. Okay, so without further ado, let's talk about CZ, let's talk about Bitcoin, let's get right into it. So to start off, guys, with price action, Bitcoin is now down 13.5% in the past year. In the past month, it's up 2%. In the past 24 hours, guys, pretty much just stagnant. And what I will say, guys, is apparently right now, the US and Iran are about to beef each other. That's just what I'm seeing on X right now. So if we do have a volatile weekend, it'll probably be because of war or war tensions, and whatever does happen, I definitely do think Bitcoin will probably dip a bit. But yeah, just wanted to put that out there for everyone. Just beware. Regardless, we're not here for short-term price action. We're here for long-term generational wealth. Okay, so in the past week, Bitcoin is down 6.5% as well. I do think that anything under 87 is a decent buy. You guys already know, if you guys have been following me, that I did actually go ahead and buy a decent amount, or not even a decent amount, I bought like 10K worth of Bitcoin last time it was at 87. If we go to 87 again, I might add another 10K just for the fun of it. I don't know. We're gonna have to wait and find out. Now, Binance founder CZ predicts Bitcoin will enter a super cycle this year. And so what exactly is a super cycle? Let's break it down real quick. So this is the all-time chart for Bitcoin, ladies and gentlemen, and we could see there's a pattern, right? And it's called the 4-year cycle. If you guys don't know much about the 4-year cycle, it's very simple. It's like every 4 years we go all-time high and then we go down to a higher low and then all-time high and we repeat, right? So we can see it happens here in 2021, 2022. 2021. We hit an all-time high here at $69,000, and then we basically crashed all the way down. And now a lot of people are saying the 4-year cycle is over. And the reason why I think this is true is because we have seen Bitcoin consistently make all-time highs for quite a while now. We've seen Bitcoin consistently make higher lows for a long time now. And with the historic data, we should technically be in a bear market right now, or we should basically be getting ready to go to the bottom, which, hey, maybe that will happen, and 89, 87, 85K is not as low as we're gonna go. Me personally, I don't think so. I think we're gonna go back to all-time highs pretty soon here. But with that being said, a super cycle basically indicates that this is now a mature asset, right? So Bitcoin is no longer like a baby asset. It no longer follows cycles, and it follows stuff like the S&P 500, right? You can see the S&P 500, it's like forever. Yes, there's bear markets, right? We have the 08 crash, we had the COVID crash, whatever, but for the most part, it's not forever going up, but it's like more or less forever going up, right? It's one of those assets that you don't really look at it in the way that you look at Bitcoin, where Bitcoin, again, we have the 4-year cycle. This would basically say, hey, you know what? That's not the case. Same goes with real estate. Obviously, there's real estate bubbles and crashes, but for the most part, it's not an asset that follows cycles that are time-based. They're more so economic-based, okay? Now, another thing I want to talk about is, the whole silver rally, right? We already saw silver hit another all-time high today, and I believe gold also hit an all-time high either today or yesterday. And insane, guys, because we're seeing precious metals hit these crazy all-time high prices when in reality, people don't even understand that Bitcoin will catch up, and it has to catch up, right? That's just the fact. Eventually, a lot of this money is going to rotate out of precious metals into the stock market or into other things. And even the stock market, guys, has had multiple all-time highs in the past couple of months here. So eventually, all this money is going to rotate into Bitcoin. And when it does, if Bitcoin when Bitcoin follows silver, that would be $400,000 Bitcoin. Again, I don't think that's going to happen in 2026. I'd love to think that, but that's just not the case. I don't think that's going to happen. If it does, freaking amazing. But yeah. Regardless, moving forward, Bitcoin ETFs sold $1.22 billion worth of Bitcoin this week, the most since November. So Usually what this indicates is a local bottom. So basically this indicates, or it could indicate, that we have bottomed out here and we're only going to go up from here. Maybe retest new all-time highs, retest different support levels and resistant levels, and basically just get into consolidation mode. Okay, now moving forward, this was a really cool post. So this person did the math. If at $132,000 Bitcoin flips Amazon, at 177 it flips Microsoft, at 193K it flips Apple, at 200K it flips Google, at 225K it flips Nvidia, and at 1.7 million Bitcoin flips gold, which is insane. Now guys, will Bitcoin flip gold? Me personally, I genuinely don't know. I'd love to sit here and say yes, but I don't think it will fully flip gold ever. It really depends on how, you know, life goes and how society goes. But for the most part, will Bitcoin close the gap on gold? 100%. I think Bitcoin is insanely undervalued, especially when you compare it to gold, and if you use the whole gold versus digital gold model. But I don't think it's going to flip gold. Again, this is me being a realist. And again, I have most of my money in Bitcoin. Okay, now Kansas introduces the Bitcoin Strategic Reserve Bill as well. So this allows up to 10% of state trust fund assets to be invested in Bitcoin ETFs, which again is bullish, right? More people are getting into Bitcoin ETFs and getting into Bitcoin. That's always a good thing. And finally, guys, before we wrap things up, UBS, which I believe is a massive bank, plans to make Bitcoin and crypto investing available for some private banking clients. This is how it always starts, and it goes into public clients, and it goes into every single person, guys. This is why Bitcoin is going to go to $1 million. Ladies and gentlemen, if you did enjoy this video, all I ask you guys to do is leave a like and subscribe down below. It generally does help out a lot, all the comments and stuff like that. So please do engage down below. Hopefully we can get to like 50 subs by like next month or something. But guys, that is it for today. I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.